Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about the fearful avoidant and 4 things you need to understand about them. Thank you for sticking around. If this is your first time viewing me, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button and ringing that little bell so you're notified for the newest content. Before I get into the content, if you want my help personally, reach out to me on my website at www.fruitfulseeds.com and leave me an email no longer than 2 to 3 paragraphs long, no longer than 500 words, as it makes it really difficult to respond to long emails. I just want to thank you guys for a quick second for supporting me, supporting the channel, and helping me grow my subscriber count and helping me grow the channel. This community has been very helpful for people, and it's been very insightful to get those responses in the comment section. And it's been helping me grow as a coach, and it's also been helping support the other people who are in the community. Thank you guys. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the fearful avoidance and 4 things you need to understand about them if you are the one that's in a romantic relationship with them. And the very first thing that you want to understand is it's important for them to feel safe. And when I say safe, I mean they need to feel safe emotionally as well as physically. Because I can tell you that the fearful avoidant, from what I've learned and from what I've studied, is that people who are fearful avoidants, they have experienced some level of trauma that wasn't your typical trauma. So it's important for you to make them feel safe from the beginning. Make sure that you're a safe place for them to express their feelings and their emotions, where they can come and talk to you without feeling judged, without feeling as if you're going to cut them down or make them feel stupid. So it's important for you to make them feel safe. That's going to go a long way for you, and it's going to help them feel like they can let down their walls. And it's almost like a preventative measure. You're going to stop them from deactivating ahead of time. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you're trustworthy. So if they come to you and they confide in you with something, please don't go back and gossip about it and tell other people about it, because that's going to break their trust. And if it's something that happened in the past as far as infidelity or you flirting with other people, that's another thing that's going to stop them from being able to trust you. And then they're going to start distancing themselves from you. Remember that the fearful avoidant has the activating strategies of the anxious-preoccupied, but also the deactivating strategies of the dismissive avoidant. So that's why they're hot and cold, and it's important for you to be trustworthy, because you never know when you'll step on those emotional landmines that's going to cause them to deactivate. For example, you could be having a conversation with them and you'll say something that you thought was totally harmless and something that wasn't quite worthy of getting upset about, and they will kind of deactivate and dissociate from that conversation, and that's when you'll see them kind of go cold and you'll have no clue what it was that you said. The next thing you want to do is to be consistent, which means you have to continue to show up the same exact way in order for them not to deactivate. If you're texting them, continue to text them at the same rate. Continue to text them the same things that you were texting them before, because the instant that they feel like you're pulling away and you're starting to detach from them, if they start to see behavioral changes, because the fearful avoidant are very in tune with other people's energies and their as well as their body language, they can really pick up on those type of things. So when you start to show up differently and start to do things that are uncharacteristic of you, they will start to pull away and they will start to feel like you're going to leave them. So they'll beat you to the punch, and this is why you'll see a lot of the hot and cold behaviors coming from them, because they'll be really intense, really affectionate, really loving, and all of a sudden they'll pull back. And it could be something really subtle that you do that causes them to pull away and feel like they don't want to put themselves out there anymore and make themselves as vulnerable as they were in the beginning of whatever interaction that you were having. So consistency is probably one of the most important ones. You have to continue to do the same things to make them feel comfortable and like they can still be vulnerable and present. The last thing that you want to do is to be transparent. This kind of embodies all of the other ones, if you ask me, because they want to feel safe. This is going to allow them to feel safe if you're trustworthy and if you're consistent. Transparency is key for them, and the way that you want to do that is you want to be communicative. You want to make sure that you're kind of letting them know where you're at mentally. You want to do those, I like to call them emotional oil changes. You want to have those emotional oil changes regularly so that they can feel safe and they can feel that you're still present and you still want the relationship. If you're able to communicate with them your feelings and kind of help them put their anxiety at ease, because what happens is they'll start to get anxious and they'll start to pick up on your energies. And one example of being transparent is, say you were on social media and somebody, maybe an opposite sex, said something or liked a post of yours, and that your fearful avoidant spouse came to you and asked you about it. Don't shy away from the conversation. Don't feel as if you're hiding anything. You want to communicate with them and let them know who the person is, why they commented on, your reasoning for why you think they commented on your pictures or whatever it was that happened. And you want to be able to kind of put their anxiety at ease. And also, like, if you're together and somebody's texting you and they have questions about that person, if you aren't doing anything wrong, which is just a moral deal there, if you're not doing anything wrong, you want to make sure that you're transparent about who that person is and what's going on, because the more that you hide and the more that you feel like they can't trust you, they'll stop feeling safe with you. And you'll also be showing inconsistent behavior, because if you're promising them that they're the one from you, they're the one for you, and they want to be with you, it's important for you to be transparent and have those conversations. So if you found this video of any value, please like, comment, and share. Reach out to me on my other social media accounts. Twitter is Coach Court 2, Instagram is I am Coach Court, and Facebook is I am Coach Court. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.